before we get started, let's check out the links in my description. We all want nice things. We want the car, we want a house, we want a high limit credit card. But if you don't have at least a 680 credit score, you're not even in the game. So click this link here to know where you stand and get your free credit scores from all three bureaus. That will be Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. And also get your reports. If you would like to be free and become financially independent through entrepreneurship, click this link here to be free. If you'd like to get cash back, which is a discount during shopping, please click this link here to see my favorite cashback sites. And if you enjoy the music you hear in the background, please click the link here and subscribe to It's Oasis. Hello everyone, welcome back to Community Wealth. Right now what I'm going to talk about is, well actually I'm not going to talk, I'm going to go over a little bit of the new updated deadline guidance through the SBA website, or the guidance for the deadline looming for the EIDL with the SBA on the SBA website. That's what I'm going to go over that. I'm not going to go over the whole thing. I'm going to go over, the parts that I feel are important that we need to know. Not necessarily you, but we need to know, or things that I like to know. And if you find it interesting for you to know as well, then that's what it is. But before we get into that, if you would like to know your FICO scores and what's on your reports for all three bureaus, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, click the credit monitoring link in the description below. If you want to make $500 to $1,000 plus per week utilizing your vehicle on your own time, click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. If you don't have a vehicle or you don't want to use your vehicle, you can click the Wealth Hire Car link in the description below, and that way you can hire the car to then go and Wealth Dash and still make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your own time. You want to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500? Click the Be Free link in the description below. And at this time, we're doing a whole lot of shopping online and shopping at the stores as well. But even after this, you can still get cash back while shopping online, and you can do so by clicking the Cashback link in the description below. Now let's go ahead and get into this. But as you know, we have about a month left, or depending on when you watch this video, it might be a little less, but while I'm filming this video at the time right now, we have about a month left. It's November 29th, so it's about a month left, just over a month left to get your EIDL applications in. That's for the loan, the targeted advance, and the supplemental advance. The loans, for the people, I hope if you're watching, you can get it up to this, but I believe they're up to $2 million now. But you can get them as small as $5,000, $20,000. I remember I knew some people last year who, when the EIDL first went down, and they didn't qualify for the grants. I only got $1,000. They didn't qualify for the grants. They did get loans of like $8,000, $10,000, $4,000. Some people got them as small as $2,000. So they do have those available still, and it can be up to $2 million. The targeted advance, as you know, is $10,000, and the supplemental targeted is $5,000. What we're going to get into this website for SBA is going to talk about this updated deadline guidance. Here it is. SBA announces updated guidance regarding applicant deadlines for COVID Economic Injury Disaster Loan Program. This was updated November 19, 2021. So it says, agency strongly encourages submission of supplemental advance applications by December 10th. All applications due by December 31st. Today, the U.S. Small Business Administration, SBA, announced updated guidance for COVID Economic Injury Disaster Loan Program. That's the EIDL. Applicants to better serve small business owners in need. I know I read that wrong. Wow. Funding remains available. Since its inception, the COVID EIDL program, a federal disaster relief loan designed to better serve and support our small business communities still reeling from the pandemic, especially hard-hit sectors such as restaurants, gyms, and hotels, has approved nearly $300 billion in relief aid. Specifically, the following updated guidance is being provided. EIDL loan and targeted advance application will be accepted until December 31 and will continue to be processed after this date until funds are exhausted. Supplemental targeted advance applications will be accepted until December 31. However, the SBA may be unable to process some supplemental targeted advance applications submitted near the December 31 deadline due to legal requirements. The SBA cannot continue to process supplemental targeted advance applications after December 31 and strongly encourages eligible small businesses to apply by December 10 to ensure adequate processing time. All right, you got that? Let me read that again for you guys that didn't get it. EIDL loan and targeted advance applications will be accepted until December 31 and will continue to be processed after this date until funds are exhausted. Now that's just for the loan and the $10,000 targeted advance grant. All right. So that's just for the loan itself, and the targeted is the $10,000. All right. Supplemental targeted advanced applications, that's the $5,000 grant. Okay. Supplemental targeted advance applications will be accepted until December 31. However, the SBA may be unable to process some supplemental targeted advance applications submitted near the December 31 deadline due to legal requirements. So what they're asking you to do is they're asking you to have your supplemental in by the 10th of December. But here's the problem with that. You got to get your targeted in first, because you can't get the target. I mean, you can't get the supplemental until after you get the targeted. See, the $5,000 supplements the $10,000, so you got to get that targeted in first. And once they approve it, you're going to get the money within a few days, and then they're going to send you the supplemental. All right. Some of you probably have both emails already, but remember they got to send you an email invite for the supplemental, just like they got to do for the targeted. So if you get that targeted advance email already, go ahead, put that in, and then once you get those funds, which it doesn't take long at all, they'll then send you a supplemental email, and you got to get that in by the 10th. I mean, now if you haven't even applied yet for any of this stuff, you got to apply for the loan. Then they're going to send you the email for the targeted. Then they're going to send you the email for the supplemental. Okay? And you might get all that stuff at once. You might get all three. It's the end of the month. They might be pushing that stuff through. So if you haven't applied yet, go ahead and apply. Okay? Borrowers can request increases up to their maximum eligible loan amount for up to 2 years after their loan origination date, or until the funds are exhausted, whichever is soonest. The SBA will accept and review reconsideration and appeal requests for COVID EIDL applications received on or before December 31 if the reconsideration appeal is received within the time frames in the regulation. This means 6 months from the date of decline for reconsiderations and 30 days from the date of reconsideration decline for appeal, unless funding is no longer available. They still have billions, so they got money. They still have billions, so they got money left. So get that in there. Now, the reconsideration, there might be an issue with that because it says 6 months after the decline. What if you declined months ago and you didn't really know how to go through with it? So that kind of pushed you out. Okay? I'm kind of in that same predicament. I think I still could have did it, but I just elected not to even put it through. All right? But if you want these funds, put that app in now. So that way you can go through the process. It's at the end now. You're probably getting people at the end rushing, but at the same time, you can have yours in there because they're probably pushing them through now. All right? So get your application in. The Economic Injury Disaster Loan EIDL Advance Program still have billions of dollars available to help small businesses hard hit by the pandemic. more than 3.8 million businesses employing more than 20 million people have found financial relief through SBA's economic injury disaster loans. Key enhancements have been made to the loan program that will help our nation's businesses recover and get back on track. Okay, so I'm not going to go into any more of that, but that's pretty much what the updates are. All right, so get your stuff in. You got to have that targeted supplemental, or I should say that supplemental targeted in by the 10th of December. Right now we have just over 30 days to get this popping. We got 1 month. Pretty much got 1 month left to get it in. So get your applications in, all right? If you want these funds, get your applications in. All right, let me leave it right here so you guys can read it while I'm talking. You got just over a month. Just over a month left. Time is ticking. All right? Time is ticking. Just over a month left. If you haven't got any of these funds, they're still giving it. They got billions left. Get those apps in. Get them in. All right? I have plenty of videos. Go through my EIDL playlist. I have plenty of videos where I walk you through the application process. Actually, I walked you through while I was applying. I was applying and walked you through it. To watch those videos, go to my EIDL playlist. You will see it. I walked you through the supplement. I walked through the EIDL target, and I walked you through the supplemental. I did both, and I got approved for both. I showed you what everything looks like. I showed you what to look for. I applied online and I recorded myself applying. Okay? So again, get your applications in by the 10th. I would say have your application in by today. Or at the latest by, I'd say by the 2nd or 3rd. Because you're going to have 7 days for you to get your targeted and then have your application in for the supplemental by the 10th. That'll give you a week to get it done. All right? So, hope you got information out of this video, and thanks for watching. If you would like to know your FICO scores and what's on your reports from all 3 bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, click the credit monitoring link in the description below. If you would like to make $500 to $1,000 plus per week utilizing your vehicle on your own time, click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. If you don't have a vehicle or you don't want to use your own vehicle, then click the Wealth Hire Car link in the description below. And that way you can hire a car and use that vehicle to then Wealth Dash and make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your own time. If you want to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500, click the Be Free link in the description below. If you'd like to get cash back while shopping online, click the Cashback link in the description below. Like, share the video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to It's Oasis, and until the next video, let's get this money.